This is a guide on Ivanyr, who is the, well, there isn't really a specific boss order in the Arcway, but regardless, this is Ivanyr, the first or fourth boss, whichever way you want to look at it, in the Arcway on Mythic. Now, a couple of things we need to know about Ivanyr, and the most specific thing, bloody hell, can't even talk at the moment, is the overcharge, if I am correct. Yes, the overcharge, where basically he will start overcharging his mana, where he basically starts trying to interact with this big crystal, and if you don't interrupt it for here we go, straight away interrupt. Every second or so he's not interrupted, he's given 5% increased haste. A couple of things to note that I've noticed that weren't in the Adventurer's Guide. I'm not entirely sure what it's called, but essentially what happens is 3 players get tethered together. Fucking hell. 3 players get tethered together, and after a certain period of time, as you can see just now, that like little zone then becomes engulfed in sort of like arcane damage. So you basically want to try and use that so it's not going to engulf the entire room in the arcane damage. Also, from time to time, he tends to throw random pulses on members of the party. And it's usually about 2 or 3 at a time, so in that case you do actually want to spread out a bit.
Get away from my meta!
It's all kind of happening right now. So yeah, sorry, so when the pulses kind of occur, spread out as much and as fast as possible. With the sort of tethering thing, you're actually forced away from one another. So it is kind of tricky to reduce the size of the actual, well, it's kind of like a triangle it sort of spawns. But either way, that was Ivan, and I hope you found that useful.